This is what you need to know now. Hayden Panettiere, the Heroes and Nashville star, has died. Deadly flooding devastates the Midwest. At least 7 people dead in Indiana. And Tropical Storm Lala batters Hawaii. President Trump says he's scaling back military exercises with South Korea, citing his relationship with Kim Jong-un. I'm James Longman from ABC News. It's Monday, August 17th, and this is what you need to know. Let's get right to the big story. Actress Hayden Panettiere has died. She started acting as a child and became a household name at 17 as the indestructible cheerleader on Heroes. On Nashville, she played country star Juliette Barnes, earning 2 Golden Globe nominations. Off-screen, Panettiere fought battles she later made public: postpartum depression and years of addiction. She spoke about them just months ago on The View.
I came out the other side sober, but still with this horrible anxiety and depression. And here I am with this beautiful, baby girl, and I could not get myself out of the mud. I was just so stuck. I started not even being able to leave my house.
And it was as she dealt with those struggles that she gave up custody of her daughter, Kaya. Her family says, quote, "She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her and to the millions who watched her on screen." Her death is under investigation. Hayden Panettiere was 36. Communities in the Midwest have been devastated by deadly flooding after days of relentless rain. At least 7 people have been killed in Indiana, including a 4-year-old. Raging floodwaters washed out roads, submerged cars, and reached the roofs of homes. Dozens of people have had to be rescued, including this family in Indianapolis. Winds reached 100 miles per hour, and another round of severe weather is now slamming the region, stretching from Missouri to Virginia. Tropical Storm Lala is battering Hawaii after brushing the Big Island as a hurricane. Lala brought torrential rain, life-threatening surf, and damaging winds, with some areas inundated by nearly 3 feet of rain. Officials say more than 100 structures were destroyed or damaged. Some homes swept off their foundations. Overnight, more than 160,000 people were without power, and officials say the outages could last weeks or even months in the hardest-hit areas. Middle East envoy Jared Kushner meets with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today to try and revive President Trump's stalled peace plan for Gaza. Kushner held rare talks with the Hamas leadership in Egypt over the weekend. Last month, President Trump announced an agreement had been reached with Hamas for their complete disarmament and for Israel to withdraw its forces from the Strip. But Benjamin Netanyahu rejected the plan, saying Hamas must disarm first. Ukraine has unleashed one of its biggest attacks on Russia since the start of the war, launching hundreds of drones, many aimed at Moscow, killing at least 7 people. Russia's online retail giant Wildberries was among the targets. A Russian attack then killed at least 5 people in Ukraine. President Trump has ordered the Pentagon to scale back on joint military exercises with South Korea. Trump says the drills, which are set for this week, would send a hostile signal to North Korea, claiming the North has been unthreatening and respectful, and that he has a good relationship with Kim Jong-un. He also cited South Korea's refusal to join the US in its war with Iran. But South Korea's defense ministry posted on social media saying the exercises were underway as planned. After a narrow confirmation vote earlier this month, Attorney General Todd Blanche, the president's former personal lawyer, is refusing to pledge the Justice Department's independence from the White House.
There's a big difference between saying we will always do our job and investigate any case and act independently of the White House. No, I'm not going to pledge that, and no attorney general should ever pledge that. The president will never ask me to do something unethical or legal or illegal. He never has, he never will.
Blanche also says the controversial $1.8 billion fund to compensate people he says were targeted by the Justice Department is, quote, dead, but he did not rule out payouts another way. A deadly wave of gun violence unfolded across the country this weekend. 1 person was killed and 4 others injured in a shooting at a summer concert in Lexington, Kentucky. A 4-year-old is among the injured. An 18-year-old suspect is under arrest. In Virginia, a 19-year-old suspect has been arrested after a shooting at Virginia State University left 5 people wounded. Police say the suspect was found hiding in a closet inside an on-campus dorm. The shooting unfolded during move-in day. And there was another deadly shooting in Hartford, Connecticut. Police say 5 people were shot, 1 killed, and another critically wounded. police are investigating. Now to some quick hits. Other stories we're following today. 4 15th century Renaissance paintings valued between $81 million and $92 million were stolen from an Italian museum in Sicily in an overnight heist. But elsewhere in Italy, 3 more recent masterpieces have been recovered. Works by Cézanne, Renoir and Matisse that were taken from a museum in Parma were found in a home nearby after a, quote, complex investigation. And the major announcements at the ultimate Disney fan event. First, Marvel Studios revealed its new live-action X-Men movie cast. Sadie Sink and Kit Connor are among them. Incredibles 3 was also announced. This time the movie will center more on the children. It will be released in 2028. Fans also got a sneak peek at the live-action adaptation of Tangled, which is set to hit theaters next year on March 31st. And a new trailer dropped for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday, focusing on villain Dr. Doom.
For I am Doom.
Avengers Doomsday will hit theaters December 18th. And now, one more thing before you go. 11 major figures were honored at the Disney Legends Awards ceremony for their contributions to Disney history. The honorees included the Jonas Brothers, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Anne Hathaway, and former Walt Disney CEO Bob Iger, who now has his own personalized window on Main Street, USA at Disneyland Park. And that is what you need to know. For breaking news and live updates throughout the day, check out ABC News streaming on Disney+. New episodes streaming every day only on Disney+.